You never know who's going to be available when you hit the free agent window. So, obviously went through a bunch of different scenarios. So if a guy's going to be there and guys we really wanted to make aggressive run at.
Really looking at the type of team we want to put together and whatnot. So whenever you can go into something with a plan and the opportunity to execute that plan, it's exciting.
Welcome home. We want to find out they're good people. They're going to be good additions to our locker room. So I thought we did that there. Niles, AJ being a ratio changer, him and Cormier at that will linebacker position. Rivas, we found out he would be available. That intrigued our interest there. We felt like he's a physical guy that can play man coverage. We want to play a little bit more man coverage at that position this season.
To get someone like AJ Allen gives you a ton of flexibility ratio-wise. The more Canadian options you can have, the starting options, the better. Brian Cole was a priority for us. We looked at Brian as being one of the elite special teamers in the league.
And we needed to have some more physical presence on the special teams. So we felt like he was a big need for us there, and then obviously we're looking to improve that in the draft as well. It's not just offense and defense, we got to focus on special teams.
When you talk about wanting to build a culture, wanting to do the right things the right way, I think if you ask anyone in this league about what Dylan Wynn is, they would say, hate to play against him, love to play with him, and those are the type of guys you want to have on your team.
So we feel good about Baldonado. I think he can play on the edge. He's obviously a productive pass rusher, but he can drop in coverage. We'll probably use his skill set there like they did in SAS. So him and Phil Daniels obviously have a relationship, but we felt like we needed to add another piece.
Greg's a guy we've seen a lot in the East. I think he's always caught both of our eyes when we started talking about running backs. We're like, oh, that's a home run hitter, we call him, and he's a guy that can get to the second level.
I think he did a great job, catching out of the backfield, but there's some things where let's move him out, get him motion out of the backfield, bring another back in. That's going to cause some confusion for the defense. So I look forward to building those plays and those style of plays for Greg. I've known Jake for quite some time. He knows the system, played in it in Calgary, played in it in SAS. So again, he's coming in just like any other guys competing for a spot.
We want to have great competition in every group, and that excites me because that puts the spotlight and the ability for the personnel guys to showcase themselves. So really bringing in the type of guys that the coaching staff's looking for and having great competition from day one in camp.
We feel like we got some guys that we're going to build for the future. Not only this year, we got some guys that some household names that we want to establish them in the community as Red Blacks, for this year and years moving forward.
We want to be a physical football club. That Ottawa is a tough place to play on the schedule, and we've had points in time the last couple of years where that's been the case, and we want to get back to that. And we're excited to do it with our home fans. We're excited to see them at training camp and see the 2026 season come to fruition.